Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Bunurong peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Hi everybody, it's me, Isabella Valette, and I am here getting so ready to introduce you to the other fine people that are in the studio with me today. It's the first podcast we are recording of 2023. Now that might be confusing if this pod doesn't make the cut, in which case it'll be released a little bit later. So you might be listening to this in May 2023 if it's a bit bad. But if you're hearing it soon, it means that you're about to listen to something good. So that's just a little peep behind the Impromptunes editing curtain for you. Another little peek behind the curtain is I believe that our editor, Morgan Phillips, now leaves most things in. So this will be in there. Now, like I said, I'm your MC today, but I'm not alone. I'm joined by a talented group of individuals. First of all, on the keys, you can already hear him, Mr. David Peake. We know him affectionately in our circles as Mr. Peekaboo, not because he's a pervert, but because he's definitely not. He's a very nice man, a very respectful man, a man who has never done no wrong to anyone, I would wager. I obviously haven't been there every moment in his life, but I suspect that's the case. We call him that because it sounds a bit like a surname. All right, next up, we have got another fabulous human in the room. Give it up for the amazing Ellis Dolan.
Hey! Hello.
Hey, Ellis.
Hello.
You seem very pumped to be here.
I'm very pumped to be here. It's 2023. I like New Year. I like the start of a new year. And I like doing improvised podcasts.
Well, it sounds like we're ticking every single one of your boxes. So, Ellis, we were talking before. I'm going to ask you a bit of a fun question.
Oh, I love fun questions.
All right. So, previous questions on this podcast that have been asked have been things like, if you could have anyone around for dinner, who would you invite, dead or alive? I want to ask you, what's your biggest fear? Let's go real personal.
My biggest fear is being asked that question spontaneously.
Wow.
Terrifies the shit out of me.
Perfect answer, and I will accept that. I will accept it. Ellis is playing Meatloaf in Rocky Horror as well. You were saying before that you're a big Meatloaf fan.
Yes, Meatloaf and Bat Out of Hell was a huge influence on me growing up. My dad was a huge Meatloaf fan, and I got that from him, and just what a voice.
Wait, is that a genetic thing, becoming a Meatloaf fan?
Yeah, that's it's genetic. There's a strand of DNA scientists have found.
And your mum was a carrier.
Yeah, mum was a carrier and just came together perfectly, and now I'm here. And
here we are. And you were saying Meatloaf actually had two names before he arrived at Meatloaf.
Yeah, so his birth name was Marvin Addy. And then he was like, I don't like this Marvin business, and changed it to Michael. But everybody just called him Meatloaf anyway, because you can't look at that man and call him anything else.
Amazing, yeah. So like we were saying, you loved the M initial.
Loved the M initial. Probably had a lot of monogramming.
Perfect. And one last question for you. Your name's Ellis. If you could change your name to any other E-name, what would it be? 1, 2, 3.
Excelente.
Perfect. I love it. All right. Now, speaking of Excelente, we have an Excelente, exceptional, exquisite young woman in this room. Please give it up for Amelia June.
Hello.
Now, Amelia, this is your first pod of 2023. Are you feeling wild and free?
I'm feeling wild and free and fanciful. A happy Merry New Year to everyone listening.
Yeah, well, that's very kind
Unless
of you.
this is released in, 2024 or...
In which case we do
Happy New Year for them.
Yeah, we hope that's good too. Yeah.
Or hope your Tuesday's going okay.
Happy Tuesday, happy wherever you are, wherever you're listening.
Time is a soup, and we love it. So, Amelia, again, going to ask you a little question. I don't know if it will be as personal as the one that I just asked Mr. Excelente, but I would like to ask you, at what age did you decide that you would like to do improvised musicals?
You know what? The jury's still out. I'm still deciding, but But yeah, like not that long ago.
Not
like
that long
if
ago.
I'm answering genuinely.
All right, perfect.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, okay.
I like to be elusive with my age.
Oh, that's fine. You don't have
My
to
voice
name your
sounds
age.
like I'm 16, but
And
my face is
we
different.
definitely don't employ 16-year-olds, everybody.
No.
Making that clear, Amelia is over the age of 18.
Only just.
She's very young looking. But that is wonderful. Look, we're here. We're ready to go. We've changed our names. We're feeling free. We're loving 2023. Now, there's one other thing I love, which is Mr. Hype Man in the room, the OG, the director, the man who came up with the name and concept and group that is Impromptunes, which is Mr. Emmet Nichols. Now, Emmet has no microphone, so he's just giving a big wave and a big smile. So if you'd like to see what his face looks like, if for some reason you listen to this podcast and you don't know that, he's taking a selfie right now. I'm in it. Giving a thumbs up. Ellis is in it too. Amelia's not. You'll just have to imagine a cute 18-year-old woman.
We're trying to keep Amelia's identity a secret.
That's it. Amelia will not reveal their face or age or anything related to their image in this podcast. So you'll have to head to our
Patreon.
socials.
It's on Patreon, actually. If you want to become a
That's what I was heading
Patreon.
towards. So thank you for plugging that. I'm just getting a bit distracted by this selfie, actually. Oh, she snuck in there. All right, hot off the press. Mr. Piggy Boo peeked the whole time, as in peeked by watching with his peepers. But what we're going to do now is steer you towards the most important thing to Impromptunes, which is our Patreon. If you want to keep us going, you got to do what they did in the Renaissance. You got to patronise the arts, all right? Because you wouldn't have had Michelangelo or David or any of that stuff if people who were able to did not pay those people to do it. So, be like a Borgia, which was a rich Italian family. Give us some cash, and we're going to keep doing stuff you like to listen to. You pay for a taxi, pay for the arts. Love that. Oh, my God. All right, so we're about to head into our first poddy. We've got a little thing here in my hot little hands, which is my cute little hands. Love my little hands. We've got the bowl of destiny. My hands are tingling. My mouth is dry. My lips are quivering as I put my hand in. People submit these through our social media, and I'm about to see this for the first time. Ooh, all right. A fan favourite, Lindsay McNab. We love Lindsay McNab. Met Lindsay in Edinburgh. Lindsay is a legend, submits some wonderful titles which we've enjoyed over the years. And this one is exemplary. It is Homeschooling Cocktails.
Oh.
I love it. So many options already, Amelia. I mean, is your head racing?
It is going 100 miles an hour. Homeschooling cocktails.
I'm just thinking about margaritas, not going to lie. That's all I've got in
I'm
there.
thinking about our cast member Lexi, who was genuinely homeschooled, who would have loved this music.
She would have, absolutely.
She's going to love listening to it, and so are you. I think we're ready to start the pod. What do you reckon, David Peake? He's got the thumbs up. What do you reckon, Emmet Nichols? He's got the hypey hands. Ellis Dolan.
I'm using my voice to say I'm ready.
Amelia June.
I'm also saying something for not a visual medium.
Impromptunes presents for the first, last, and only time Homeschooling Cocktails, the musical.
The trick to making a drink is you shake, shake it, shake, shake it. What do you think?
The trick to making a drink is you ice it, you ice it, you ice it. Isn't that nice?
The trick to making a drink is you stir, stir it, stir, stir it with a little bit of ice.
The trick to making a drink is that no matter what, you just make it stick.
The trick to making a drink is to add a splash of lemon and lime and take it up to a dime. Yes, drinking, drinking stops you from thinking. 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 The trick to making a martini is to make sure you get it super dirty.
The trick to making a margarita is you salt the rim like you're margarita.
The trick to a gin and tonic is to just two things. They're the only thing on it.
Gin and tonic.
The trick to making a porn star martini is to put a bit of Aperol Glini.
Drinking
Stops you from thinking. Drinking stops you from thinking. Yeah. Drinking stops you from thinking. Drinking stops you from thinking. The trick to not thinking is to get really wasted. Make sure that you're feeling free.
You must drink with precision to have an excuse for your bad decisions.
Yeah, drinking stops you from thinking. 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 About all of the bad things going on in the world today. Like the Depression and bootlegging and the 1920s.
Like all the ways you could die from a cough because of all the medicines we don't have yet.
And the economy, what's wrong with me? I should just take a shot or two or three.
'Cause drinking stops you from thinking. 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 And that's how you make an incredible French martini. Just a little slip of cranberry juice, bit of pineapple juice, vanilla vodka. Make sure you hold the lime.
Wow, Theodore, I've never heard anybody describe a French martini with such articulation.
Oh, thank you very much, Sandra. You see, it's my passion, schooling young people about cocktails. That's why I created Theodore's School for the homeless orphans, aged 16 to 18 years old.
Because, here in Chicago, that is the legal drinking age at this time.
That's right. If you have a drink the day before you turn 16, I'm going straight to the clinker. But if you have one today, it's absolutely fine.
Theodore, you are the sweetest mixologist this side of the Windy City.
Oh, Sandra, don't talk that way to me. I know you're turning 19 tomorrow, but it makes me blush. A young man of 25 can't be consorting with a young woman of 18.
Oh, but Theodore, you've known me since I was just such a tiny little orphan here in your school of orphans.
And now you're turning 19 tomorrow. I can't believe it. You'll be out of my class. What am I gonna do without you?
Wow. You know what they say, Theodore? If...
The love is in the air, is that what they say?
Oh my God, you just took the words right out of my mouth.
Wow, I got it on the first try. Well, I wasn't sure, but hey, I know there's no love allowed in the air until tomorrow, if you know what I mean. Until then, I gotta stay focused on other students. The people that are coming through these doors that need my help. Orphans.
And orphans, I love what you do with them. It's like you're giving them these life skills that they can take out into Chicago in the 1920s and mix drinks for everyone.
That's right. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Everybody loves a cocktail here in 1920. So many jobs for bartenders, mixologists, so many jazz clubs. It gives them the opportunity to really make something of themselves, The American dream. My mission in life is to help the poor. I wanna empower kids to do anything they want. My mission in life is to help people out so they can go out into the wide world and make a buck. I want to get them filthy rich. I want to make these kids kids filthy rich. And when they get out there, they won't have a care because they can swindle, move and shake. They can bake and fake and take money for mixing. They be mixing for money. Money for mixing. They be mixing for money. Hey, tell me, kid, have you ever walked down a street in Chicago on a rainy summer day and not seen 10 people lining up in a bar? Have you ever been walking at 5:10 in the morning and seen a dame on the street without a drink in her hand? I don't think so. Money for mixing, baby, mixing for money. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Come on, kids. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Because these kids have seen the worst of it. They've been begging on the street. They've been abandoned by their mamas and their papas and the coppers and the people on the street. But now they're gonna be the money bucks. They're gonna be the big ones calling the shots. They're gonna run this town. They're gonna run this state. They're gonna run this city. Gonna be in power and money for mixing, baby. Mixing for money. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Tap brick. Mixing for money, baby. Money for mixing, mixing for money. One more time. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Money for mixing, mixing for money. Yeah. Money for mixing, mixing for money. And here's the bed and breakfast and your towel and an apple just to get you kids started in the boarding house. Welcome to 19 years old. You're on your own now. If you need me, you can call me. I'm Mrs. Glensdale.
Thanks, Mrs. Glensdale.
Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Glensdale.
No worries. Sandra, was it?
Yeah.
This is your new boarding partner. She's a divorcee, Mrs. Genial.
Please call me Jeannie.
Jeannie? How long have you been in this boarding house before?
Well, I left when I was 19, and now I forget how many decades it's been.
I couldn't help but overhear. It's me, Mrs. Glensdale again.
Hello, Mrs. Glensdale.
She's been here since she was 19 as well, and now she is of the unmentionable age of 44.
We don't talk about a woman's
you're
age.
unmarried. You're a spinster.
I don't need no husband.
You call yourself a Mrs., but you ain't. You a Ms., MS. And MS has one connotation. Last one on the shelf. No one wants you. Hey, word of advice for you, Sandra? You don't want to be like this one.
Don't you listen to Mrs. Glinsdale. You are gonna be just fine. We has a good times here.
Are you okay, Jeannie? Like, that cough sounds awful nasty.
Well, they haven't figured out how to put filters into the cigarettes as yet.
Oh, right.
Don't worry, it's just a bit of blood on a napkin, honey.
Miss Glendale, you gonna be in this boarding room for the whole duration of my time?
Well, I ain't got any other boarders, so I guess so.
Okay.
I'm just here watching over both of you, making
Wow.
sure you don't say anything that you regret.
Well, I sure do regret turning 19.
It happens to all of us, darling. Age is the one thing you can't stop. The one thing you can control is the kind of man you grab. You want someone rich. He'll look after you.
You don't listen to her. You don't need nothing except yous and your own brainses.
Oh, come on, Jeannie. Yous is always talking about the freedom and the good times that you have for being single. You head down to the bar every night, you drink till you can't think.
I don't likes the thinks, so that's why I drinks. But you can get down to the bars and you can do the Charleston and the Hattuzi. Like, oh, look, I still got my moves, even though I'm in unmentionable ages. And those moves, oh, don't you think that I didn't have no gentleman callers? They would take one look at me in my Watuziing and they'd be lining up around the door.
Just to watch what she got. She's so delicious. That makes the boys go, what? So delicious. Sorry, I get sidetracked sometimes. Sandra?
Yeah?
You got a man?
Well, there was a guy that he used to sort of be like the orphan person, like, I'm like Miss Hannigan.
Oh yeah.
But like a nice one.
The head of the orphan house.
The head of the orphan house, yeah.
Like Miss Clavel in Madeline.
Yes, exactly. And he was something special. He was the best mixologist this side of Chicago.
Oh, you're talking about Theodore?
Theo, yeah.
Theo.
You and Theo, you have some sort of specials connections?
Yeah, I guess you could say like our spirits kind of connected.
Oh, I sees what you did there. This one's gonna go far.
Me and Theo mixing drinks. The glass was really chilled. It would go clink clink, and our hands would touch as we salted the rim. I don't think I'll ever meet another guy like him. He was the greatest person in my life. He gave me lots of skills, he gave me a bed, and maybe one day I could be his wife, even though our relationship is complicated.
Complicated? How's it complicated? You's a girl, he's a guy, you're in love.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of known each other since I was a child. He's only a few years older than me, so I guess it's okay. 'Cause our spirits connected, our spirits were fine. He was the strongest proof, and I was his guy. I mean, girl. Yeah, our spirits connected.
Well, that sounds like some kind of real spiritual connection. If you forget if you're a guy and he's a girl, that's next level stuff.
That's drinking till you's not thinking's kind of talk. That's what Jeannie likes.
Did you have a few too many cocktails with this Theo, eh?
You know when you meet someone and it's just really nice and it mixes really well, you add some sugar and some spice because our spirits connected, our spirits combined. He was the strongest proof and I was his guy.
You sound
girl.
like a great mix, if
You
I
were.
do say so myself.
And one day, maybe he will take me off the shelf and throw me in his cocktail shaker and throw me around really rough, and then we'll pour it in this beautiful glass and sip until until we drink, until we stop to think of only each other. Because our spirits connected, our spirits combined. He was the strongest proof and I was his guide. Our spirits connected, our spirits combined. He was the strongest proof and I was his guy, girl.
I'm telling you, I miss her so much, Johnny. I know that she was one of my students and there's a power relationship there, but it's just not the same without her, you know?
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on there, Theo. There's a million other broads out there in Chicago.
I know, your philosophy is one broad a night.
One broad a night. In the same way that it's like 2 shots a night.
2 shots?
2 shots, one broad. That's
you.
what I always say.
Hey, listen. I appreciate you bringing me here to the Floozy Canoozy Casino, but I don't know, I'm thinking about giving up this bachelor lifestyle.
What you talking about? Hold on, I'm gonna roll these dice. Go, snake eyes.
Ah, damn snake eyes. Hey, give them to me. I need somebody to kiss these. I guess I'll just kiss him myself.
Oh, is that Theodore? Stepped into my Floozy Canoozy Casino.
Hi there, Joanda.
Joanda Lalanda.
Joanda uses the flooziest floozy in this whole casino.
Oh.
What are you doing over here with a couple of us guys?
Oh, I just couldn't stop staring at you from across the floor.
Oh, well, you're staring at the wrong guy. You best be looking at my friend Johnny here. He's the one that likes a broad.
I got 2 shots. I
Delicious.
just don't have one broad.
You know, Theodore, I've had my eyes on you since as long as you came into this Floozy Casino, and I would love to blow on your day. Sir?
Well, I need all the luck I can get, Joanda. Here we go.
That's the most erotic dice blowing I've ever seen,
Wow,
Theo.
my hand
I
is
think
so
you're
wet.
in.
In? What, you mean in like Errol Flynn?
In like Errol Flynn. Yeah, that's the correct one, yes.
In like sin. In the sin bin.
What you want to do is take a dice or 2. And when the night is right, you take a roll. And what you wanna do is find a dame or 2. 'Cause when you go for sure. It's the big bucks in the big night. And I think you're getting lucky tonight. It's the big bucks in the big night. And I think you're getting lucky tonight. Come on, Theo, say something to her.
What I wanna do is roll the dice and Joanda, guess when you blew on me it felt awful nice. All I wanna do is make a win, and maybe by the end of the night I'll be in like Flynn.
Like Flynn is the big bad boss in the big, big night. And I think you're getting lucky tonight.
Teach me again.
It's the big bad boss in the big, big night. And I think you're getting lucky tonight. You've been spending all your days mixing up those drinks.
I help orphans.
And every single time you've got your mind on the thinking. And I think you should just let loose and give this girl a ride. Because why not? What else have you got to hide? It's just the big, big bucks in the big, big night. And I think you're getting lucky tonight. It's the big, big bucks in the big, big night.
think you're getting lucky tonight.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here I go. I'ma roll the dice and Joinda, let's have some fun. I'ma take this dame out on the town. We're gonna drink and never think and see what's going round. It's the big, big bucks and the big, big night. And I know I'm getting lucky tonight.
I know you're lucky.
It's the big, big bucks and the big, big nights. And I know I'm getting lucky tonight. Come with me, Joinda.
It'll be my pleasure, Theodore.
Yeah!
Johnny, hey, it's me, Sandra. I can't believe I see you walking down the street.
Oh, hey, Sandra, how you doing? How's the boarding house?
Like, really honestly, Johnny, it's pretty grim.
Ah, you're boarding with Jeannie, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, Jeannie. I mean, she's got so much, wisdom about the world, but I just look at her and go, is this what my life is gonna look like?
Well, maybe if you make it to 44 like she did, but... I don't know, maybe you'll get it lucky. You're luckier than I got in the casino tonight. I was down at the Floozy Canoozy Casino. Yeah, and I just kept rolling snake eyes. And you know what I'm always saying? 2 shots, one dame.
One dame?
Had the shots. Missed out on the dame.
You know, Theodore used to think about and talk to me about taking me to the Floozy Canoozy Casino when I was of age.
Oh, Theodore. Theodore loves the casino, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, but...
I'll explain. Theo's currently with the biggest floozy in the place, Joanda.
Joanda?
The floozy from the Floozy Canoozy Casino.
She's the flooziest floos this side of the Windy City.
Yeah, but it's her life. She can live it how she wants it. Anyway, I'm going off to the docks.
Bye, Johnny. Oh, man. Jeannie, I need to talk to you.
What is it, honey? I was currently listening to reruns of whatever's on the radio in 1920 Chicago.
Oh, Jeannie, I've just had the most frustrating afternoon. I've come to this boarding house and, I'm so grateful for Theo for just giving me this life, but now I'm just stuck here with only skills of mixology and all alone. I just really wish I could talk to him, and maybe, I think his orphanage thing's really cool, but what happens once we're no longer kids anymore? We really should be thinking about what happens once we leave the system.
There needs to be some sort of aftercare or follow-up system. Yeah,
exactly.
No, that's what happened to me. Hey, do you want to know something, kids? I was also a mixologist back in the days, but I stopped. My hands, they don't shakes no more. And I can't put 2 and 2s together and makes 4, You need to go out there and you need to mix your own futures. Doesn't matter about those orphanages. Doesn't matter about those floozies or casinos or broken systems. You's got your brains and your mixing hands. And that's all you need.
You're right. I need to fix my own drink. I've been relying on Theodore for way too long. He's been showing me how to live and he's built me really strong. But now I'm 19 and I can mix my own drink. And I really gotta start doing a little bit more of a think, because I can fix my own drink. I can fix my own life. I can fix my own drink. Yeah. I can fix my own drink. I can fix my own life. I can fix my own drink. Yeah. And they say that love is the best ingredient in the dirtiest, sexiest cocktail of life.
You go and find that man of yours and don't stop until he makes you his wife.
And then we can have lots of babies, and they won't be little orphans, because we will be their parents.
And everyone knows that stays yours, cause they'll be mixing the cocktails. That is apparent.
I can fix my own drink. I can fix my own life. I can fix my own drinks. Yeah. I can fix my own drink. I can fix my own life. I can fix my own drink. Yeah.
Well, what are you waiting for, kids? You hop down to that casino.
Oh, I'm on my way there.
Good luck, Sandras.
Bye, Jeannie. Thanks for your incredible wisdom.
Hey, Sandra?
Theo, I've got something to tell ya. I'm so grateful for everything you've done.
I can see that, but...
And now I'm standing here on my own 2 feet, and I'm wondering what I've become. Because I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own life, I can fix my own drink, yeah. And I was wondering if you'd like to maybe take a little sip of my own cocktail.
You can fix your own drink, you can fix your own life, you can fix your own drink, yeah. You can fix your own drink, you can fix your own life, you can fix your own drink, yeah. You can fix your own drink, you can fix your own life, you can fix your own drink, yeah. You can fix your own drink, you can fix your own life, you can fix your own drink, yeah. Hey Sandra, I've gotta say I'm really impressed. You're making drinks and you're mixing money. But Sandra, I've been thinking about you and I wanna make you my honey. You're the best student I ever had, and do you wanna know why? Because you're the first woman who makes my heart beat with her own life. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own life, I can fix your own drink, yeah. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own life, I can fix my own drink, yeah. Is there a chapel in this casino? I want to marry you right now, honey.
Hey, I'm Mwanda, and I'm also an ordained minister. Let's get you 2 lovebirds together.
Amazing, let's gather the witnesses. I can fix my own drink.
Oh,
I can
I'm
fix
so
my
happy
own life,
for you,
I can
darling.
Fix my own drink, yeah. I
Hey,
can fix my
maybe
own
it's
drink.
2
I can
shots,
fix my
1
own
marriage.
I can fix my own drink. Yeah, hey me, it's me, Mrs. Glenstill. I can't believe you got married at the age of 19. I'm proud of you, darling.
I told news that she was gonna make somethings of her life, and it was how she mixed it.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own life, I can fix my own drink, yeah. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own life, I can fix my own drink, yeah. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own wife, I can fix my own drink, yeah. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own life, I can fix my own drink, yeah. Well, that was Homeschooling Cocktails, the musical. I hazard a guess, look, it felt like a great show to me. I reckon you'll be hearing it soon. I reckon that's not going in the sin bin, but we'll find out. Thank you so much, Lindsay McNab, for another incredible title.
Hey.
Your creativity is very inspiring, so thank you so much. And if you would like to submit a title, you can do so too. Go on our Instagram, go on our Facebook, go on our website, check it out. It's Impromptunes. We love you giving us titles, and what we love even more is you joining our Patreon, because you will get unlimited access to the entire recording of this podcast, unedited, unpruned, uncensored madness, including, I found out tonight, all the conversations we have before and after, which is wild because
Some juicy stuff.
we truly cover some hot goss, don't we? Lots of hot things happening in Impromptunes at the moment and beyond. We know a lot of secrets, don't we? That's why our hair is so big.
And tell you what, for every patron that signs up because of this specific episode, I will make you a cocktail of your choice. Yeah, that's a big call.
That's a huge call, because everybody knows, if in doubt. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own life, I can fix my own drink, yeah. I can fix my own drink, I can fix my own
fix my own drink. I can fix my own life. I can fix my own drink. Yeah. I can fix my own drink. I can fix my own life. I can fix my